It looks like we're finally seeing momentum in this market after a few weeks of declines. Monday and Tuesday were pretty strong, and it makes me think that the bottom of this pullback is likely in. We saw such a strong bounce off of the lows from Friday that I'm starting to get more confident in that. We had a PMI economic report, a purchaser managers index report, and those numbers came in lower than estimated on both manufacturing PMI and services PMI. So that shows that the economy might actually be a little bit weaker than estimated. Services PMI and hiring actually showed really low numbers. In fact, the lowest since 2009. So when this report came out, it might bring back some more confidence that the Federal Reserve might actually cut rates this year. It might bring that option back on the table. We'll have to see. But combined with the rally on Monday and Tuesday, combined with the weaker than expected PMI reports, it makes me think that the short-term bottom likely is in. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about Tesla. There was so much negativity going into Tesla's earnings, and a lot of the people knew that Tesla was going to miss on their revenue and earnings per share, and they did, so that was kind of expected. But there was so much fear already baked in. When Tesla reported their earnings, investors already knew they were going to miss in revenue and earnings per share. But what really got Wall Street buzzing, and that's why the stock's currently up 13% in the pre-market. Obviously, we have to see what happens today. Is that Elon Musk brought back plans again to bring back an affordable EV, likely into the first half of 2025 and not the second half of 2025. And him doing that is actually giving more faith in the stock because based on a report a few weeks ago, investors thought that Elon Musk was abandoning plans to make an affordable EV or Model 2 and focusing only on robotaxi. This is almost like a Goldilocks scenario that he's focusing on both robotaxi and also a cheaper, affordable Model 2 type of vehicle. So the fact that he's working on both, and Tesla seemed like Elon Musk seemed like an adult in the room in the Tesla conference calls, why Tesla stock is currently up 13% in the pre-market. And I also think, based on what he was saying in the earnings call and how he was acting, and the fact that an affordable EV is likely back on the table and earlier than expected, I think the bottom for Tesla is in. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the Bitcoin halving. It happened on Friday, and it basically means that the supply of Bitcoin coming into circulation every day is cut in half. This lower supply, combined with higher demand based on institutions now participating in having spot Bitcoin ETFs, making it easier for investors just to buy exposure to Bitcoin on their brokerage accounts, should likely push up the price pretty substantially in the next few months. Just because the halving happened on Friday, that doesn't mean the price shoots up parabolically immediately. It usually takes a few weeks to a few months for that supply shock of lower supply. We went from 900 new Bitcoin coming to circulation every day to 450, and then the Bitcoin mining reward went in half from 6.25 to 3.125. So that supply shock likely will take a little bit of time to work in, but historically, based on the last halving cycles, that usually leads to pretty strong price movement in Bitcoin's price. And I think we're likely to see $100,000 to $150,000 Bitcoin just by the end of this year alone. So let's be a little bit patient. We're transitioning from Bitcoin and crypto spring to crypto summer. We usually transition from crypto spring to crypto summer when the price of Bitcoin hits the previous all-time high. And right now we're consolidating a little bit, but we're likely to see pretty substantial price movement, at least in my opinion, in the next few weeks to months to come.